Welcome to Another Look, a film podcast where we go back and discuss a filmmaker's body of work, from their hits to their misses, as well as genres, eras, movements, and everything in between. On this week's episode, we discuss the films of Gus Van Sant. I'm Ian Killian.
I'm Jordan Marchino.
Nikki Creekbaum.
I'm Ben Riley.
So, we talk about movies that we we're a little thrown off because we just recorded a bonus episode.
Bonus.
Wah, 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 wah.
So what have you guys been watching, Jordan?
I watched We Me, Nick. Ben and I watched Manchester by the Sea.
Oh yeah.
And the latest Kenneth Lonergan movie. And he makes pretty sad movies, about guilt.
Mm-hmm.
And this is another one of those things. And I think it's pretty great. I think it's a little long.
Isn't
I
that
agree.
another
It's a little long.
thing he does too? Has kind of long movies.
Yes, but I don't think, Margaret is really long, but I don't think it feels long. I don't think, and Matthew Broderick's in all of them, and he pops up, and it always makes me laugh. But
I saw him at his credit in the beginning of the movie, but I still was like,
it's
still random
always
when
funny.
he showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely a little long, but I thought it was, it's a very heartbreaking and sad movie, and the way it kind of moves between reality and memory is, I think, amazing.
I think that's done well.
Yeah, and it kind of happens throughout, and you start to learn more about why Casey Affleck is the way he is, which is a very peculiar sort of way, and it's great. It's super sad, though.
You think it's worthy of the Oscar buzz?
Yeah. I can't be upset. It's a movie. It's not. I think if it's in my top 10, it might be around 5 to 10.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do think it's a very good movie, though. I don't like it as much as Lonergan's other movies.
And
though.
did you guys like it because you saw it with him, Ben?
I liked it. I have never seen any of this guy's other movies.
I thought it was pretty good.
Cool.
He's only made 2 other movies.
Oh, really?
I'm excited because I like that cast a lot, and I've never seen Margaret actually. So
Margaret and You Can Count on Me are both great.
yeah.
I
did see You Can Count on Me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. It's a little long, and I feel like maybe it could have been chopped a little bit, but most of the stuff in there is important. So
Yeah. It's a hard
not like
movie.
a wasted stuff in there.
Right. It's just it doesn't move by fast.
No.
Yeah.
For good reason, though,
Mhm.
too.
Yeah.
Ben, what did you watch recently?
I watched a stinker on Netflix
Hell yeah.
What'd you?
called Yoga Hosers.
I actually watched that recently, and I think Ian
It
did
just
too.
got put on
Yep,
Netflix
and I did too.
recently. Kevin Smith's newest movie. I like Kevin Smith as a person
It's
for
so
the most
funny that we're
part.
talking about yoga.
I know.
Hey, I watched it.
You like
Yeah.
the A to Z?
Oh fuck. The
The-
convenience store's called A to Z.
Oh, okay.
Ugh, I hate that.
What about the little
The Bratzies. It's all pretty stupid. I feel like maybe hardcore Kevin Smith fans might like it.
Dude.
I don't know though.
I think it feels like a very bad version of Scott Pilgrim.
That's
Yeah,
what
I agree.
That's
Yeah.
both.
All the video game
Yeah.
shit. And I feel like Kevin Smith is basically in like fuck it mode at this point. He kind of just makes
Well,
whatever.
There was like this thing. There's this whole like subtext of like making things about and critics hating it and like.
Yeah, like that whole like anti-critic stuff is literally thrown in so recklessly and pointlessly
But
at the end.
Like it made me think like, oh, I can make this shitty movie because I don't care about critics. You know.
Yeah, but that sounds like a brat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It sounds like a Broadsea.
Yeah, like a Broadsea, and I'm like,
Yeah. Very
It's
stupid.
just-
Man.
did he come up with this the same way he did with Tusk, which also I do not like, but is much better.
I
than
actually
this.
haven't watched Tusk, and I wasn't sure if I needed to because I know it's like his Canadian trilogy.
Yeah.
The Canadian accents were fucking so annoying. The way they talk the entire
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
It's
they
so
really
over-
stretch to
and-
do the oot and a boot
And
stuff.
like, people
Well,
don't fucking talk like that.
Certain-
that extreme.
Yeah, and everyone was like, every time they talked goofy, it was like a punchline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like certain areas they do like mid like Canada, but
I mean,
but no, not like that fucking
Yeah.
dopey.
and I know Johnny Depp's daughter's in it, so I know why he's in it. But why the fuck is he in this movie?
He's
Yeah.
in Tusk too. It's the
Is
same
he?
character. So those two girls work at a convenience store. That convenience store is in Tusk too.
Okay.
And Johnny Depp's character is part of Tusk. The Manitoban manatee.
Manitoba.
Yeah, the Manitoban manatee,
Well,
which
Justin
is actually
Long is that right?
yeah. So which is Tusk.
But he's in this as like some yoga guy.
Yeah.
Oh man, the worst part of that movie is definitely Haley Joel Osment. By far, that like where he's like
I
this
thought he-
Canadian Nazi.
I thought that was sick. Canadian Nazi. That's sick.
Man, so clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I
Skip
will
it.
probably be talking about this on another bonus episode we have of my worst movies. But this definitely
Ooh.
this sucks.
I think I say fucking watch it because
I would recommend watching.
I'm
it,
not
but just
watching
know
that
it's,
shit.
It's not good.
It's just fucking. I just wanted to watch garbage, and
yeah, if you
I
want
put it on.
mindless shit that probably won't make you laugh or find any enjoyment.
Yeah.
in watch
There's
it.
at least some craft to Tusk at the beginning, but at the end
And
it just
I
becomes
think,
full blown
and I thought
stupid.
the leads in Yoga Hosers were definitely watchable, but I think the script and
Their band sucks.
yeah,
I thought Johnny Depp's daughter was awful, and she didn't seem like she was trying at all.
No,
Band
you know
in
what I mean?
Manchester by the Sea
was
sucked
so-
ass too.
What?
The band in Manchester by the Sea.
I
Drummer.
forgot. About that.
They did, you
The
know. But
drummer
whatever.
couldn't keep time.
Yeah. He was
But
struggling
that
so
kid
hard.
was that kid did really well. His nephew.
You mean as the guitar player?
No, as an actor,
Oh.
his performance.
Okay,
Yeah,
he was good.
they kept yelling at the drummer, who's that kid from Sing Street, which made
Yeah,
me
he was
laugh.
struggling to
Yeah, he couldn't keep.
He was
He
struggling
couldn't
to
keep
play.
pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
struggle to blast. All right, Nick, what did you watch
Oh,
recently?
Big surprise, guys. I felt like putting on a Christmas movie, so I put on Lethal Weapon.
Okay.
And I ended up watching Lethal Weapon 1 through 3.
Wait, why is this a Christmas movie?
It takes
Lethal
place
Weapon?
during Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At the
So
end,
it's like
there's
the
that really
Die Hard
stupid
scenario.
fight.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
that really
it-
stupid fight.
Less. I think it's less of a Christmas movie than Die Hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
But still.
It's set.
Is it
during
only-
Christmas.
Riggs!
You like that fight?
So is that your review? Is just like a,
Yeah.
That fight between Riggs and who was it? Gary Busey?
Yeah.
At the
Dude,
end,
that's
so
badass.
stupid. I
Dude,
hate
that's
that.
badass.
Literally hated that fight.
Anyway, you guys have all probably seen Lethal Weapon.
Maybe our
I
listeners
saw-
haven't.
I watched the first two.
They got a lot worse.
I think
as
there's a
they-
big.
You watched the Jet
Go
Li one?
figure.
You never watched the Jet Li one?
Maybe
that
on
four?
That
TNT.
one's by far the worst.
Maybe on
I
TNT.
loved it as a kid though.
I did
Because Jet
too.
Li's awesome.
And blonde hair Joe Pesci.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's fucking
I
hot
thought the
in this
third one was meh, too.
Joe Pesci's nude scene.
Yeah.
And the carpets definitely matched the
Yeah.
the drape.
But, yeah. I don't have much to say because it's been said
You like
a million
it?
times. I love it. love
Yeah,
Lethal
I really
Weapon.
like the first one. Second one was fun, but definitely there's definitely a big drop in quality.
Yeah, as they progressed, they became more comedic, and that's when I liked them less.
Yeah.
The
Does
first
Shane
one is-
Black, does he have to do with all
He-
of them?
one and
First
two.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wrote.
Did he come back
He
for
wrote
4?
them.
I don't know.
I don't
Okay.
know either.
But yeah, he was always on 3, but
What do you think of the TV show?
never watched it.
Is it out?
Yeah, it's on.
Damon Wayans.
Is
Not one of the Wayans
Damon.
brothers.
Oh,
One of the
really?
Wayans brothers.
There's
is
no
in it.
way it's gonna be good.
Not Damon Wayans, but I think
Marlon?
the youngest one. He was like,
Sean? Is that his name?
yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
guessing.
he's like
Yeah.
on the guy from the New Girl and stuff. No, wait, no. Damon Wayans is in it. I'm pretty sure. Damon Wayans
He's
plays
in that
Riggs.
Yeah,
He's in-
Damon Wayans plays Murtaugh.
Murtaugh. Yeah. And I don't know who Riggs is, but
I don't either.
I don't think it's doing good.
I
I think it's
bet.
off. I
Yeah.
think it's not canceled, but I don't think
On
they're
its way.
renewing it. Yeah.
Yeah,
funny.
it's not hard. It's not easy to match
There's
Mel
no-
Gibson's intensity. You know,
Mel Gibson's intensity and Danny Glover was such a perfect
I think like,
sidekick.
I think there's a lot of like buddy cop TV shows, so it probably didn't feel unique.
Yeah.
Like the movies. Did
Yeah.
at
Did
the
they do a
time.
Rush Hour show that failed too?
Probably.
I feel
I
like they
fucking-
did.
I have no clue.
Or
hey,
they were
who's in
going
Rush
to.
Hour?
Jackie Chan.
That's right.
But
Yeah.
speaking of Jackie Chan, congrats on that Oscar, and also
Yeah, he got an honerary Oscar,
yeah,
didn't
it's
he?
really sick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I think they're gonna do another Shanghai Nights movie. Owen
Really?
Wilson, yeah.
He just.
Damn
What
it.
about that movie with Johnny Knoxville? What's that one?
Skip Tracer.
Oh my god.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately,
Who made it though? It's the Remy guy.
I don't.
Somebody is there. It's a guy. He made one of the Die Hard movies.
Know. Oh, really? Unfortunately, the newer Jackie Chan movies aren't very good. I think
I haven't seen one.
Rennie Harlan?
Yeah. I think he made that Jackie Chan and Johnny Knoxville.
It
movie.
looks pretty basic, buddy.
I
comedy action.
really don't expect much.
Um,
It's like the Kevin Smith assassin movie.
so maybe there's like some cool stunts that Jackie Chan does, but I really don't think it's gonna be that good. But what did I watch recently? Technically, the last thing I watched was Happy Gilmore. Recently, I've been trying to watch as much 2016 movies as possible before the end of the new year. But I was over at a pal's house, and we just threw on some Happy Gilmore, and we watched the whole fucking thing.
It's funny.
It's
Did you watch Handmaiden yet?
no, I haven't.
You gotta do that.
I will. But I think Happy Gilmore speaking of Handmaiden, is just I feel like they're very similar.
There is a lot of similarity. Happy Gilmore is getting a Blu-ray release at least.
Oh, really?
I probably already has one.
On Criterion?
Handmaiden is not getting a Blu-ray release at all.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that? It's like one of the best looking movies of the year, and they're not releasing it on Blu-ray.
Who's putting it? Is it like a?
It's probably Sony Pictures Classic.
Yeah, because they're trying to push their fucking UV or whatever.
Ultraviolet.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it was kind of refreshing. It made me fucking laugh really hard. It was so stupid. You know,
The
it's
guy with his fake hand. In
yeah,
his middle,
Chubbs.
Like, what's he missing? All of his fingers except
missing
for
his
his
whole.
middle?
No, he's missing his whole hand.
I didn't buy
He's
the
got one-
alligator.
Yeah,
got-
but he's got the fake hand, and he loses fingers, doesn't
Oh,
he?
yeah,
They like break off.
He gets like
Yeah.
run over by a car or
Yeah.
something, doesn't
He
he?
gets like smacked off by Happy.
He always
Yeah.
feels it so necessary to just hold it up right in
Yeah.
his front of his face.
I mean, it's super infantile, and it's like the same typical Adam Sandler.
we should do a bonus Adam Sandler
I
marathon.
think that's a good idea. To tell you the truth,
See,
but
I
Early
really
Adam
want to.
Sandler.
Is-
I think it's
yeah,
funny. It's
yeah.
dumb, but
it's like he's infantile and angry, but like it's so fucking funny, and like
Did you ever see Bulletproof? Because
Yeah.
that's one I never saw.
yeah, that's Damon Wayans in it.
Does
Yeah,
that
yeah.
follow the?
That's the one where he's. Is it? I don't think that's a Happy Madison
No,
movie.
no.
okay.
It's not. It's
they're
he's
like on the road kind of movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on the run.
Makes me think of
Yeah.
City Slickers. I don't know why. In my head,
It's
there's
kinda
like
same
at a desert
era,
or something.
you know.
I don't know.
Makes me think of Midnight Run.
Oh, okay.
It's that kind of.
Because he's in Airheads too, and
Airheads is sick too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Happy Gilmore's awesome. I love the big his big boss who has the nail in his head.
yeah.
Who's the actor?
Richard
Oh, that
Keel.
grosses me out. I forgot about
he has
that.
the nail in
Oh.
his head, and like he threatens what's the bad guy's name?
Shooter McGavin.
Shooter
Yeah.
McGavin all the time.
Yeah.
His
Hey,
grandma.
Shooter. And
Yeah. Yeah.
he like bends his club, and Shooter's like, ooh, and, like,
Yeah.
walks out.
it is funny.
It's so fucking
Yeah.
funny. The Mr. lady when like she gets hit by a car.
I like that movie better than Billy Madison.
Ben Stiller's cameo is real funny.
Oh
in it.
yeah.
I think they're hilarious, but they also kind of make me sick. I've seen them so many times.
Oh yeah, but
They-
I haven't seen this one in a long time. I
Yeah.
mean, I could recite the whole fucking movie.
yeah.
But I think a good bonus episode would be like 90s comedies. Like we'll do like a Chris Farley, Adam Sandler or something. I think that'd be a really good choice.
Chris Farley's only got like 3 choices.
But man, they're fucking hits. Tommy Boy is.
Almost
I hate them.
Heroes.
I hate them all.
I'd say Black Sheep is like a rehash of Tommy Boy.
I love Black Sheep when he's like, "Stay strong, little root." And he's holding on. He's falling down the hill. Oh man, it's awesome.
The opening credits of Waterboy make me sick to my stomach.
Why?
Just like the music and like the font, and it's like in a creek, and it's like, oh man, it literally makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, it has. There's like.
I don't know why. It's just I'm so sick of it.
It's, well, plus it's like disgusting, like aesthetic.
Yeah,
like,
it is. It's
clip art. Fucking
it's
like,
gross.
Yeah, like, fart noises when like the title comes out.
I like Lil Nicky.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
One
I
time,
I should rewatch a lot of these movies because it has been a while.
One time, me and Jake Andy watched Lil Nicky 9 times in a row.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes, it was awesome.
That's like the Grown Ups podcast.
It's awesome. Yeah, and we were fucking 14 or something like that. And Quentin Tarantino's in it.
Yeah,
There's
he
a-
is in it.
Kevin
Oh,
Nealon
wow.
has boobies on his head. It's hilarious.
Oh, is Kevin Nealon the dog?
Henry Winkler covered in bees.
God, that movie is fucking stupid. That movie is fucking stupid. But Happy Gilmore, I give that fucking 4 out of 5. I love that movie.
We should do all of his Netflix movies too.
Oh,
The
no.
Do-Over.
No, see that's
Ridiculous
I don't
Six?
see
That's
that
like
shit.
torture.
No, that's what got me some shit on Facebook when I posted that. Oh, that I
Who's
posted,
worse, Kevin Smith or Adam Sandler?
Yeah, I posted that controversial status saying Adam
Adam Sandler.
Sandler's better than Kevin Smith. What do you think?
Kevin Smith is way better.
What do you think?
I
Jordan?
think Kevin Smith's highs are higher, but one's an actor and one's a.
Hey, Silent Bob.
I hated
not
that
even
Zach and Mary make a porn.
I like that movie.
I think that's like the last one of
I think
his that
I-
I kind of like.
I like Adam Sandler
I
more.
agree.
I can relate to him.
I like him more.
Horny, infantile.
I like funny people.
Yeah,
It's a Judd Apatow movie though.
I
Yeah.
count him. I count because I don't think Adam Sandler has ever directed anything.
Yeah. Like
He's
I
just
love Punch Drunk Love. You
Yeah.
know.
I never saw Spanglish
I did.
or oh yeah, I
Watch it
thought
with
Rain
my,
Over Me.
Watch it
sucked.
with my grandfather.
Ran Over Me is just kind of nice, I guess.
What about
Click.
8 Crazy Nights?
Click. I cried during.
People who
Click.
cry to Click are fucking worthless.
I cried
Yeah.
during Click.
They are. It's literally like the most.
what's the
it's
saddest
the most.
movie you ever
Yeah,
seen?
and they
Click.
say Click. It's the
Collateral
most like
Beauty.
Yeah.
Kinda
bullshit manipulation.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know, God damn it,
Marley and Me.
you're fucking.
I cried during Click.
Well, I think our listeners know what type of fucking person you are.
Yeah.
So I think out of the movies we talked about today, I highly recommend Happy Gilmore.
I like that movie.
So Jordan's all riled up about yoga hosers and Nick's scrolling. So let's get back into it.
What were you doing there? You were like doing something with the mic stand. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
So let's get back into it. Ben, what did we watch?
Wait, are we recording?
Yeah. It's a little, we're raw today.
Okay.
Like Gus Van Sant.
Howard Stern.
First movie we're going to talk about is Elephant. It was directed and written by Gus Van Sant. It was released in 2003. It stars Elias McConnell, Alex Frost, and Eric Dulin. The plot synopsis is several ordinary high school students go through their daily routine as two others prepare for something more malevolent. Rotten Tomatoes score of 72% with an average rating of 7.1 out of 10.
So recently I was listening to a couple podcasts about what's this based off of? Columbine. I just had a blank.
So it definitely was based off of Columbine.
Yeah,
He wrote this after
Okay.
a couple
how,
years
how
after.
could it not be?
Dude, I don't know. I didn't really look into it at all.
But I'm just
I
saying,
watched
how
the
could it
movie.
not
Feels
be?
very much like just a normal
Well,
school day.
They literally, like the way he drinks the cup and stuff, they do that.
Yeah.
That stuff
Yeah.
literally happened at Columbine.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
They're named
No, it's
Eric.
okay,
His
you
name's
didn't know.
Eric.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
catch his
So
name.
all these kids
Like,
aren't
they're
real
not saying,
actors.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh,
they're
yeah.
not saying that
They're their
the
real
kids in
names.
Columbine were gay or anything.
I
No,
actually
no,
didn't.
yeah.
I didn't catch their names, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
But no, so
That's okay.
it's definitely it felt really weird because I was like, when I was listening to these podcasts, I was just like putting myself in these shoes, and then I watched this, and it was definitely a nerve-wracking reaction.
There's podcasts on this particular movie.
On Columbine.
Oh, Columbine. Okay.
Yeah, just I don't know, with that information that I had in my head and know like what their intentions were, and then knowing, because I've seen this movie before, it was just like a very effective watch for me.
Dude, I did the same thing, not with podcasts, but
Yeah.
I was, for some reason, not a couple years back, I really looked into Columbine too, and like really.
There's something about like public killers that are.
That's like the
fucking
first of its
We
kind,
watched that.
kind of like
Yeah.
the school
We
shootings.
watched
and-
that like
0 days.
0 days. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I forgot about that
Yep.
movie. And that's about Columbine too, right?
That was a little after
Elephant.
Because I
Okay.
think because you showed me Elephant. Do you own it?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I might have had it on like a used DVD, but I don't know if
because
so-
I remember you were obsessed with wanting to shoot or not shoot. Sorry, that's wanting to. That's the wrong word.
Yeah.
To film in a
High school.
A high school.
Yeah,
'Cause-
yeah.
and I think this really
yeah,
influenced you
absolutely.
because it's Harry Savides is a beautiful cinematographer.
There's something about how brave this movie is.
yeah,
by
this movie's ballsy.
yeah, by choosing to just watch everything.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't.
It says a lot by not saying anything.
Exactly. It just shows you. It literally is like a demonstration of events.
Yeah.
And somehow it is just like so engaging.
And
you know?
it's not boring, even though you're watching these kids,
Yeah.
deal like this.
And we
watch.
watch their interactions over and over.
Yeah, you see the same
I
things
think it's-
happen different
I think
ways.
it makes the movie more effective.
For some reason, I got bored during one particular character, and I don't really know why.
Mhm.
It was the guy that took pictures. For some reason,
Eli was
Yeah,
what they called
yeah.
him.
For some reason, just I thought he was going to go.
Somewhere.
Yeah. I
Well,
thought-
that's the point.
what.
It's just like Benny. When he's walking up
Yeah.
to him at the end and he just dies. That's
there's
the point.
There's no
you can't-
climactic.
there's
no,
they
this
can't-
isn't a. This
you-
is the story. Like,
yeah, you might think of how it's going to go,
Yeah.
but this is life. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there are no
Hero.
there are
kind
no
of things.
What
heroes.
was the blonde-haired kid? The
John.
John.
the guy in the beginning with the
With
drunk dad.
Yeah, John.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing, I guess. I thought that his character was going to be very well. It was very pivotal because he
warns people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I thought the whole dynamic with his dad being drunk and everything.
There's going to be more drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
I'm
like-
glad it didn't because
It's like the way Boyhood is. Like when you watch Boyhood, you feel like there's gonna be there must be like some kind of scene where
there's no
something dramatic
There's no
happens.
sensationalism.
It's just life
Yeah.
Yeah.
happening.
It's literally just a demonstration of events. Sometimes they lead you to. Sometimes you happen to believe that things are going to turn out a certain way, that there's going to be a hero or something, but there's not. You pretty much just see a little bit about why maybe these people did this, but it doesn't really tell you why.
No.
You know what I mean?
And I kind of like that too. Because it makes you think about yourself. It makes you think about other people. It makes you think about society. Because like I think the worst part about, these public, tragedies is the media. Like
Absolutely.
sensationalizing it, trying to fucking figure out, you know what made these kids shoot the school? Marilyn Manson and Mortal Kombat. That's what happened in Columbine.
Yeah, yeah.
People thought Mortal Kombat, a game with like no guns, made these kids shoot the school.
Instead of how they were treated at school.
Yeah, and I don't want to get into a Columbine discussion, but
Right.
um,
We can go based off of this movie.
yeah,
And they only show that a little bit too.
yeah,
There's no justification, but maybe,
yeah.
maybe that's what set him off.
What, the scene where he was getting the shit thrown at him?
Spitballs,
Yeah,
Spitballs and
and
stuff.
and
'Cause that was the only scene, if I'm correct, right?
No, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
you're right.
that's the only thing. But I mean, that could just be something that happened that day.
And yeah, this is just one day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't know what else could have triggered
and
it
it-
and
to
that
go
one
off.
kid, I think, is just dumb and was just along for the ride.
The other shooter.
Yeah, the blonde-haired,
Yeah.
short blonde-haired kid.
Well, they obviously had
A relationship? Okay, let's talk about that. Because you mentioned before we started recording that they kiss in a shower, and they say, I don't think they're gay. I think they just don't have a connection with
Like that's
any
the only
other-
affection that they
Yeah,
can find.
because they both said, or one
never kissed a girl.
I never kissed anybody
Yeah.
before, and they probably knew they weren't going out of it, and they just wanted that to happen. So I mean, there's definitely other things you can, theories you can put to that. But yeah, that's what I'm taking out of it. Like they just don't have any connection with other people. So
It was weird to me. I think Gus Van Sant did a really good job at showing the shooters and like kind of getting in their head, but I didn't feel like they were very violent people at all. Obviously they were.
yeah,
but like they
You wouldn't-
didn't seem very angry prior to the event.
well, that's what I'm saying. I think
We can't tell.
I think the one kid is. I think the
Which
one
one?
kid,
The,
the planner,
the piano
I think
player?
I think the one kid has this deep problem, and the other kid is just dumb and along for the ride.
Exactly. That's why he's always like he's like subdued kind of
Yeah.
friend. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He was
Like,
reading a manual on incendiaries,
how to
right?
make bombs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he also buys weapons off the internet. And
How the hell did they? How did he?
how did
that's
they
happened.
that?
So Columbine, those kids asked their older friend to buy them guns at a gun show. They bought a Tech 9,
Sawed-off shotgun.
sawed-off shotgun.
Did
and
you
like
watch Bowling for Columbine before?
one
The
rifle.
Michael Moore documentary?
I did, but
he literally goes to Walmart and just like buys guns and stuff, and it's
So-
like a big fucking joke.
Yeah,
That's like that's how it is.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
so easy
So,
to buy
yeah.
guns.
you can buy that stuff online. I mean, things are tightening. I think I don't know the specifics.
I'm trying.
There's
Well-
loopholes on laws that seem
Yeah.
legitimate.
Well,
basically,
it's funny because when I was watching this, I was like, man, these kids better be going to fucking school. They're playing hacky sack. They're running around. But school changed after that moment. We never had a chance to have
right.
no school.
Doors weren't locked.
Yeah, we didn't know school
Yeah,
before
I was
Columbine.
in elementary school.
I was
when
in
this
fourth
happened.
grade.
Yeah.
So there was a school shooting in Williamsport,
yeah, Bishop Newman.
Bishop Newman. So
Like what time? Like what?
I
year?
would have been in 7th grade, and I went to Bishop Newman in elementary school. It was St. Boniface at the time, but I was in a grade below the girl that did it.
No one died, right?
No, she shot somebody in the arm.
And like ricocheted, and it hit her or
Oh,
something
okay.
like that. Yeah.
Did she get taken down or what? the hell happened?
Someone talked her out of like she
She
brought
was-
a gun into the lunchroom.
Shit.
Yeah. So
I'm not gonna say what I was thinking. I will say it privately.
I think she was like teased.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to.
she-
Kind of.
She thought this girl was like a bitch or something like that. Like this girl was a bully to her and wanted to fucking teach her a lesson. But anyway, it's just fucking frightening, scary. So that made during this movie, I was like, man, these kids aren't in class. What the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, they're walking around.
Yeah.
There was a random part too. This is such a very, very small thing, but I was wondering Did you notice a dog outside?
Yeah.
What the hell is
I
that?
love that scene when he has the dog
Yeah, and
jump in
he's-
slow motion
yeah.
with the kid. Yeah.
Like, why?
That's
why
like
was-
right before he sees the
Yeah.
shooters too.
I don't know.
I've never seen a dog in school before. I didn't know what.
Well, he wasn't in the school.
Yeah, but what was?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
think
This
it's out west, so there's definitely that fucking like.
This is clearly a different school than we experience. You know what I mean? It's a
Yeah.
lot bigger of
Yeah.
a
A
campus.
lot bigger,
It's more of
yeah.
like a college campus
Yeah.
feel, but not. You know, it's
yeah.
'Cause they
still
left. They left to go. They were like signing out.
Yeah.
To, we didn't do that.
And like
shit.
I've always heard like my uncles were like, yeah, we skipped class. Like it was impossible for
Yeah.
us to skip class.
Same here.
And not get in trouble.
They
Yeah,
didn't, they didn't let me in school when I didn't have a doctor's excuse.
Yeah,
I had to walk
exactly.
home. Yeah.
So schools were on lockdown when we were in elementary school, or like high school.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the movie though. But I mean, this definitely.
It's very hard to talk about this movie without talking about real life.
No,
because
for sure, for
because
sure.
it pulls so much.
It's such a
from it.
relatable thing.
Yeah.
We've all been to high school.
Stylistically, I have not seen. Sort of in the 2000s, I haven't seen many of Gus Van Sant's movies.
Mhm.
So
He did. This is part of a trilogy.
Oh,
The
okay.
Death
Jerry-
trilogy and Last Days.
Yeah.
This-
Well, I haven't seen that. That's the Kurt Cobain one, right?
These all feel very similar.
Okay, so this style of filmmaking, it's more. I don't want to say documentary,
Well,
but
all
it feels.
No,
fly
you-
on the wall.
Docudrama. It's a
Oh,
fair
It's like
fair
all
way to
long
say it.
shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
just
do
following.
those movies?
Yeah, longer shots, sort of monotonous.
Okay.
They say
Um,
something about violence too, because in Jerry, there's a murder,
Yeah.
but it's very, you just kind of watch these people meander and walk
the
around,
desert.
lost in the desert, and
Yeah.
then something happens. And Last Days I haven't seen,
Last
but
Days
it
is-
looks a lot grainier, I think,
Yeah,
and
but,
more.
But it's not much is happening on screen.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
there's like no dialogue in that
yeah,
movie.
it's just Last Days of Kurt Cobain.
Oh,
He
okay.
kills himself.
So he started to embrace that style of filmmaking
Yeah,
for a while.
Mhm.
Okay.
He definitely went with, like, even Paranoid Park. He started to do more independent feeling things,
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he did that in the early '90s too.
Yeah.
It was just the independent movies felt different then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like. I think I like the more.
You want something that's more subjective.
Yeah, I think
No,
I
I
like.
No,
understand.
that's understandable.
Yeah,
This shit's not
this
for
there-
everybody.
Todd McCarthy, who was maybe a Variety's critic at the time, I forget where he is now, Hollywood Reporter, but he said this won the Palme d'Or at Cannes Film Festival, and he said it was an irresponsible movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said he says it should be subjective. It should have a point of view. It should say something that's wrong about violence and guns and things like that.
It's funny.
And this
'cause-
movie doesn't say those things.
Well, the other movie we talk about later definitely has a point of view,
Absolutely.
which is
And
It's another good thing. You're good at picking movies.
somehow on accident.
Yeah, it's all on
He
accident.
picks
Yeah.
these good movies that are
They
that work-
connect. Yeah.
Yeah, I like again. Harry Savides did the cinematography. R.I.P.
Steadicam. Perfect Steadicam. I read that there's only 40 or 80 shots in this movie,
Yeah.
and half of them are in the second half.
Yep.
It feels like a lot more than that. I almost want to count it because I don't believe it, but that's
And,
incredible.
There's I like the aspect ratio, the 1:1.
Yeah.
it's
Is it
very-
1:1 or 4:3? Is it 1:1?
It might be 4:3.
Yeah.
It's very square.
Yeah,
Either way, because
yeah.
which is very effective. It just has shots of the hallway. It's confining. You know what I mean?
Right. It's almost like saying CCTV or something. I think is a
Yeah.
little bit too much, but it's definitely interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I watched American Honey recently too, and that does the 4:3 stuff, which
I
was
watched
cool.
I watched Mommy recently, and that does
Yeah, that does a 1:1.
1:1.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
feels
that's-
it feels like it's like on an iPhone.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about the event itself? Did you think?
Fucking effective.
Yeah, it was
Disturbing.
Yeah,
It
very
all-
disturbing.
It all builds to that, and especially my favorite part of that is Benny walking through the school
Oh,
so
yeah.
calmly,
I had
like
no
it-
idea
with,
what was going to happen there.
with-
It's so
with
dreamlike,
intent, and everybody's just running around screaming,
and there's fire, and he's just walking so quietly.
yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing is the two kids, the two shooters, they find themselves without people to kill,
Yeah.
and it's very weird, like their kind of thought process.
Well, I don't want to be that thing again, but that happened in Columbine. The fucking main guy who set it up got fucking bored.
Yeah, they look.
during the shooting.
Was it Harris or Klebold? Which one was the
Dylan?
Yeah,
I think is the main guy.
Dylan Klebold.
Is he the
Okay.
main guy? I don't.
I didn't know which one was the main one.
I don't remember. But the guy who planned it got fucking bored.
Jeez.
Is he the one that just sits down in the cafeteria?
Yeah,
then?
Because their
Yep.
bombs don't go off.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they go off eventually. Some of them do.
Yeah, like the lockers on fire.
Yeah.
This is a dumb question, but okay, the guy that gets shot in the cafeteria who's sitting down, do the cops shoot him or does
No,
he?
No, he shoots him.
yeah.
Okay.
his
He
buddy
shoots
shoots
him.
Because I wasn't sure about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well, in real life, they just killed each other, right?
Well, why
Or-
did
or
why
did
his
they kill
buddy shoot him?
themselves?
I guess no.
I don't
who
know. They know
knows?
more about Columbine than me. Did they kill
Well,
themselves?
because
in-
we posted that picture on MySpace.
Yeah.
Well, they're both
Well,
dead.
yeah, they killed each. They each
In real
killed
life,
themselves in
yeah.
real life.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. But I just if his friend killed
Yeah,
him,
he shot him. Are you asking why?
yeah, I don't.
Because
I
the
don't-
kid is a
unless they had a-
fucking nutcase.
He's
Yeah.
bored, and they do know
Yeah,
that they're
he's
going to die
bored.
that day.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
say we're going to die today.
Yeah, he's.
I
bored.
missed that part.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
that part was like messed up when he's going over the plan with him, like when they're in his house and he's like going over everything, and then at the end he's like, "But most importantly,
Yeah,
have
have
fun,
fun."
man."
It's so fucking
It's like,
chilling.
fucked
Yeah.
up.
It is so fucking chilling, and it's weird that this event must have really affected Gus Van Sant because like I just doesn't feel like I feel like Gus Van Sant is doing something about stories about queer people, these weird like subcultures, but I guess it does make sense. These are characters that are people that don't connect to the main world.
Yeah, it's like the title. Elephant is like it's like as if an elephant is in the room and
Yeah.
no one can see it, and there's
Yeah.
all the signs of this thing
So
coming.
that
and
makes sense about Gus Van Sant because he,
Yeah.
his main stories are about people that just aren't part of.
they're not paid attention to.
normal life.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People don't look at the warning signs.
Yeah.
When he was in the cafeteria just observing, was he observing for cameras or was that too early in the game?
No, I don't.
Was
Oh,
he
you
just
mean when
looking
he's
at the-
writing his plan and the girls
Yeah.
ask him?
I don't know.
What
Maybe.
Well, what do you think about the girls the bulimic girls, where they go
Oh.
out?
That disturbed me for some reason too. Just
Yeah,
because it was
because
so
that
real.
says-
It's
that-
disturbing.
Yeah, that says something. It's it's on the same stage as that massacre about how people take things kind of
Yeah,
how
yeah.
kids are and how high school is.
It's high stress and they
Yeah.
have to be perfect and it's
It's
this
just
is
so real and
this
so
is a fuck
raw.
yeah, it's just not a feel good movie.
No,
Not at all.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I did too.
It's a different kind of movie, and it's it works against all odds kind of thing.
mhm.
That ending shot is very just like him going into the freezer,
Yeah.
and like
Eeny, meeny, miny.
you
moe.
don't know
And-
exactly
and
what's
it
going.
pulls out and
The-
then it
and
shot
that just
of the sky.
ends.
Shot of the sky.
There was
yeah.
one really dumb part that I didn't get, and it was when those two people in the food service went and smoked a joint in the freezer. I was like,
It was just
why?
supposed to be
I think
like
it's just the
It's showing what it's like.
real life.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know? Yeah.
But like they were
Well,
so out in the open. I don't
and
know.
I want to talk about the acting. It was you can tell it was mostly like improv.
yeah, I
was
read it was
impressed.
mostly improvised.
And it was some people weren't the best, but it didn't bother me.
Yeah, it didn't
It
bother
felt
me.
real.
All right, Nick, it's so funny. You talk shit on a fucking professional actor.
Who?
Forrest
Forrest-
Whitaker saying he's the worst piece of shit.
Yeah.
And you don't have a comment.
Hell, those kids were a million times better than Forrest Whitaker.
The blonde-haired kid, John, that's the kid from the Dogtown movie.
Oh,
Lords
really?
of
Lords of
Dogtown?
Dogtown.
Oh,
He's
he-
Stacy
Yeah,
Peralta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. He looks so familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'd be no way my girlfriend would ever be able to watch this movie.
It's,
Oh,
it's a
she
messed
would-
up movie.
She should
No,
be
it-
required to watch it.
It's
Oh yeah, she's a teacher.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's fucking scary.
I thought about that as soon as it ended. I looked over at her and I was like,
I hope you're not
no
watching.
way, no way.
No, it's really upsetting.
Yeah, it.
I love the use of the Beethoven music throughout. I
Yeah,
thought that was
Moonlight
really
Moonlight
good.
Sonata.
And then there was like like an ambient, like eerie sense of dread tone over.
Because there's not much music. There
Yeah.
is
No.
that scene, and then there's like that when
They play
Piano
Moonlight.
stuff.
They play Moonlight Sonata 2 times when he's actually playing it. and
Well,
then
no,
they-
that's not Moonlight. That's for Elise or whatever.
mm,
It's still Beethoven.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
really?
not the same song.
But
Hmm.
yeah,
At
there's
the
like
end.
there's like this noise.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
at the
like,
end.
like echoes of voices and like ringing and
yeah,
stuff.
was that because I was trying to think about that, and do you think that was like just in their head, like the voices in their head, and then the dialogue came up when they were talking to somebody, and that came into the forefront?
Could have been like an effect of like or ringing in their ears. type of
Yeah,
thing.
like not
Yeah.
paying really, not really paying much attention, just kind of going along with
Yeah.
the day. I noticed that when the guy who took the photos
Yeah.
was walking around the school.
Yeah, and I think it. I was gonna burp there. I think Gus Van Sant's so good with representing subcultures. It doesn't feel false. I hate that in movies where it's like punk kid and he's like, I don't know, he looks fucking
Put a
fake.
anarchy shirt.
Yeah, he always has real punks, real drug
Street
addicts,
kids.
Real street kids. I just feel like Gus Van Sant knows subcultures.
He knows
and
outcasts.
He
knows
is
outcasts.
one,
Yeah,
you know?
he's an outcast.
He
He
loves
lives that
Andre
life.
He loves Andre 3000 and Big Boy. No, but yeah, I really love his representation of like subcultures and other people, and because when it's so false, it's so false. Like in Yoga Hosers, when they're playing their fucking music, there's no guitarist, and it's guitar rock. You know what I mean?
It's like, what? Do you have that playing over a PA or what the fuck
and
is
it's
that?
it feels so fucking false, and you don't know what you're talking about, Kevin Smith. You're not punk, you poser. So it's definitely super. I appreciate it so much when it's done appropriately.
Why would he want to make his worst movie and star his daughter in it ever? You know what I mean? Why would he want to be like, I want to
he
make?
thought it was going to be his worst movie. but-
Well, if he, he like it feels like he's out to make a bad movie.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they didn't do the tip. I'm glad that Gus Van Sant didn't do the typical thing with the Killers, putting them like really into heavy.
Well,
like,
that's the thing. Like the
They play
Media-
beautiful classical
Yeah.
music.
the media wanted them to be like, these guys love
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson. I think one dude did and one dude didn't. One guy was like a jock
Yeah.
in Columbine. One guy wasn't gothic.
No.
Yeah, what does that? Yeah, what does that even have to do with it?
There's
You-
They
like,
did watch like Hitler stuff. Though.
Yeah.
Yes.
It shows both things. It shows, these are real kids that, aren't like the stereotypical thing, but they also have these sensibilities of darkness. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Well, that one kid was really stupid because he goes, "Is that Hitler?" The guy's like, "Yeah." How do you know who fucking Hitler is?
I kind of wish like I knew this was about Columbine. I kind of wish I hadn't known anything about it because I just imagine what that ending would have been like if I didn't know like where exactly it was going.
Yeah.
Because it's so.
I
blunt.
think it works knowing though.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it does.
no, it's
I
for
definitely,
sure.
I
works,
definitely
Yeah.
see what
but
you're talking about though too.
just
I
think
like
of
it.
how messed up it'd be if you knew nothing about
Yeah.
this movie and then
I-
that just happened.
I disagree because knowing that it's happening makes everything that leads up to it foreboding. If you don't have that sense, it might just be like it might feel flat. I really think it's almost necessary to have that context.
Okay.
I do. I
Well, I
think
doubt everyone that watches it knows that though. And that doesn't mean it's not effective.
you're right, but they didn't show this movie without people knowing it was a Columbine movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I
It
definitely,
wasn't a secret. It's no secret.
Well, yeah, but I
That's
think
not really my point.
I think you're
but-
talking about of just sort of going in it blind and just being.
Yeah.
the marketing. Did the marketing really?
It's an HBO movie. Was it just on HBO?
Well,
or was
it was supposed to
distributed?
be he wanted to do a TV series, I guess.
Oh, really?
He
that'd
wrote
be
like a TV
not
series
super.
or a TV movie about it, and I don't.
I'm glad he did what he did.
I don't think it was getting the
it's a
backing.
disturbing content.
To me,
so-
it's like that movie about the Dark Knight Rises shooting,
Oh yeah.
where it doesn't show the end, and it's literally
There's a movie.
Yeah, I think it's called. It just premiered at Sundance last
Oh,
year.
Really?
I didn't.
I want to see that.
Yeah,
Never
but it
even heard of
doesn't
it.
show the shooting, and it only I didn't see. Yeah, and it only shows what leads up to it, and you need
Yeah.
that context to kind of get that like foreboding and
Yeah.
that dread, and kind of get in the mindset of these people.
That's very true too.
Yeah. So I think I definitely think it is important to know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't enjoy it not knowing. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. And
I was just saying I wish I did if I hadn't known. It just
how would you feel?
it
and
would
how
have
would
just
you-
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he's saying how would it affect the. Yeah, you're talking about how it would affect that person. You're
You
not
th-
saying it wouldn't be as effective.
yeah, that's
Right,
not what I'm
right.
saying.
Yeah.
Right.
I definitely.
There was another part in it where I just I tried to take it very seriously
Yeah.
because it was during
Everything- yeah.
it was during the climax, and that teacher, the one shot of him like running from behind,
He's like
yeah,
fast walking.
yeah, it looked kind of like he just looked so goofy, and I don't know if they meant, I don't know.
You think they
Nah.
meant to?
Well,
They're like,
it just
let's
looked-
throw some dark humor slapstick in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, no, but I tried to take it as seriously.
You're
as
talking about
possible.
right before he gets shot?
He's
The
like,
principal?
Well, you also think the scene in fucking Dunkirk is funny when people are ducking out of airplanes.
bomb.
The violence was so. It reminded me of in the bedroom type violence, like
Yeah.
very realistic.
Badass.
No.
No, you said
That
that's
was
how you
your-
described.
Do you get what
in
I'm
the
saying
bedroom.
though? Like the gunshots weren't
I don't.
overkill, like blood spurting
It's
everywhere.
realistic.
Yeah, very
And it's
realistic.
Blood splurting.
No, he's saying it wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
saying that's
Gonna
it
say,
felt
what did
so
you watch?
realistic.
Yeah, it's realistic. It's punchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels very
The
real.
sound is like loud.
Except
Yeah.
for that kid in the first when the black teacher drags that kid into
Oh,
the room.
yeah.
You
Oh,
don't
yeah.
see any blood on him until he starts dragging him.
Yeah.
and
That
that's
was
cool.
another part. That actor, the black teacher, he didn't did he know what was going on? He was just like, "Come on."
Yeah, I
over
He's
feel-
just
here."
trying to help
He's
a
probably
student.
He's probably scared.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't feel the fear when if I go back.
Well, well, it could be that
There's definitely confusion between a lot of people who are just
Okay.
seeing people
Also
run around
people
and
in
scream and have
shock.
no
Because
idea.
wasn't
Yeah.
he like, "Come on, get up" or
No.
something? Did I completely miss that?
I don't. I think
I
you're. I think you're,
kind of remember the part you're talking about, but I don't think it's
And I was
quite like
like,
what you're
I don't know.
thinking.
Yeah,
it
I
is.
think you might be getting like.
He was trying to help somebody who just got shot. He didn't know that there was a shooting going on until he sees this person fall down.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got
With
the vibe that he thought he was like just playing a prank or something. I don't.
Well, maybe at first.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
how
think he-
normal is this scenario?
And then when he sees the blood, when he's dragging him,
Yeah.
I think that's when
I
he
think
gets.
also-
Well, if it was a prank, he wouldn't drag
Right.
a student.
I
That's
think
true.
also maybe you might be confused because the acting wasn't like the best from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there was no professional actors. They're all real people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you're afraid to throw fireworks.
Huh?
Well, how would you react?
I don't know.
You're afraid to like throw fireworks.
Who the hell knows?
I would run.
Yeah, I'd run.
I would not help people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
You would be the force majeure.
You wouldn't be
dad.
Benny or whatever. Is his name Benny?
Yeah.
He looked so calm when he was just like casually lifting the girl out
Well, I
of
think
like, out the window.
I think there was a thing where like when I first watched it, because I've seen this before, I was like, is this kid in shock? Because he was just like walking, you don't see his
like
face.
looking at the fire.
Yeah, and like I think it just like they probably directed it like that and to give it like a dreamlike, surreal.
That's the only time
quality.
you see him in the movie, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They say they give a title
yeah,
card
you
for
hear
it.
about
Yeah,
him before.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And another the girl that was like working in the library.
Yeah.
I
She's
thought
the first one that gets shot.
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that was brutal.
Yeah, and they
effective.
treat her like such shit for wearing pants.
Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
The
matters.
teacher, yeah, like it fucking matters.
Well, that's all like that fucking menial bureaucratic shit. You can't have holes in your pants. You gotta go home.
Yeah, I got one time I had pants lined with like they had like a flannel
Jinkos.
lining inside
Yeah.
of them,
Mm-hmm.
and you couldn't see through my skin, and they were jeans, and it was on my knee, and you could just see the flannel. And Mr. Anderson made me get new pants.
I mean, we're gonna do a bonus episode on Mr. Anderson. So
I'm pissed.
let's save this.
I'm
for-
never gonna forget.
let's
I have
save-
a couple things to say about it.
if you're listening, motherfucker.
What would we?
I
all
wasn't
give
treated
this?
well by some teachers.
Oh yeah. Well, I remember. You almost flipped out.
Some I was treated great.
So what are you gonna give this, Nick?
3.5, but it's a hard 3.5.
Oh, so you're
It's not a soft like Rogue One. It's a
I
hard.
was gonna
You
say
gave
so
Rogue One a 3,
I was gonna say your
Yeah.
your ratings are with hard and softs now.
Yeah.
Okay.
so
all right.
it's technically out of 20, not out of 5. You
Yeah.
know.
so this is a fucking hard ass 3.5.
This was a very solid movie.
Is there a soft 3.5?
yeah.
What is it?
I don't know.
I think there's some soft 3.
No,
and a half.
for
Manchester
sure.
by the Sea is a soft 3.5.
Is it?
Well, I think we talked about this before. Like 3, I could rate something a 3 that
And
I
not
don't
like it,
that
yeah.
I don't really like.
I
Yeah.
feel like, in my opinion, if I rate something a 3, that tells me it's almost not liked to me.
Okay.
It all depends.
You and me, I don't think see eye to eye on ratings. You think ratings like mean the world,
And
and you think you have like a strict fucking value set of. Like,
I do.
By ratings.
Well, the
too,
truth is if it's not a 5, he doesn't like it.
That's
I don't give many things a 5.
Anytime I see a
Yeah.
movie with you, though, you lean over. The moment it's over, it's like, what do you rate it? It's like, give me a fucking minute to think about it.
Well, every time I
don't
see a
know.
movie with him, he was already rated it
Yeah, he
before the
rates
movie's
it-
over.
He's
20
thinking
minutes
during
into
the movie,
Arrival,
what-
I had the rating ready to go.
which is dumb because that means you're not giving it a chance.
No, I
You
gave it-
literally 20 minutes in, you don't know anything. You're
Oh,
literally it's
I do.
literally
Oh,
a demonstration.
Not to go into it, but
right,
when I
let's
saw that
keep-
hot dog, when I
I'm
saw
gonna
that Burger
fucking-
King bun ship come down on Arrival, I knew all I needed to know.
All right, let's keep going. We're
Okay.
We're at 50 fucking minutes. All right, let's keep going.
Oh, really? On
Yeah,
one movie?
This is okay. I really like this movie, and I'm glad that we watched it
A
because I
fucking
never saw
hard
it
ass
before.
3.5. All right,
Yep.
what about you, Ben?
I give it a 4. I actually really liked it. It's definitely it's very disturbing, but like I wasn't bored at all.
Yeah.
It
No,
went-
I wasn't bored.
I was very into the plot, even though there's like it's just random shit
Yeah.
happening, normal day.
Yeah.
So yep, 4 out of 5.
What about you?
I'll give it
George?
a 4.5.
Yeah, I remember. This,
I've always loved this movie.
we've talked
a lot.
about this a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4 also.
See, damn it, because I liked it. Now I seem with my rating scale.
Don't
I
fucking
seem
Dude,
like
worry
it
a
doesn't,
about it.
the rating scale doesn't mean anything. It doesn't.
because
No.
I liked it.
Well, you have a hard ass 3.5.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right.
You might as well just call
Speaking
it a
of
4.
hard, Nicole Kidman looked damn good in To Die For. Let's
Well, we'll
talk
talk about that in a
next.
second.
Whoa,
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Well, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna show
This is
Nick's
a-
girlfriend what he just said.
Go ahead.
Oh, Nick's in the doghouse. All right. Nick's in the fucking
Oh,
doghouse.
shit.
All right.
Stop what?
You're like smacking your lips.
Nick's practicing for his ASMR videos.
Yeah.
All right. Ben, what's up? What are we watching?
All right, this next movie we're going to be talking about is called To Die For. It's directed by Gus Van Sant. It was based on a novel by Joyce Maynard with a screenplay by Buck Henry. It was released in 1995 and stars Nicole Kidman, Matt Dillon, and Joaquin Phoenix. The plot synopsis is Suzanne Stone is an aspiring TV personality who will do anything to be in the spotlight, including enlisting 3 teenagers to kill her husband. Rotten Tomatoes score of 87% and an average rating of 7.3 out of 10. Nick's has douche chills over here. He's like,
Oh, no, I don't have douche chills because this is a damn good movie.
He's flipping. What's up? What are you thinking?
You forgot David Cronenberg, and you forgot Dan
What?
Hedia. That guy's hilarious.
Okay, he
I like
is
that- I like
hilarious.
that guy.
I do
But
too.
David
He's the horny-
Cronenberg is
horny
not
guy?
relevant
Yeah.
to announces in this movie.
Yeah, I named the top 3.
Why would he name David Cronenberg?
I'm just kidding.
No, because Nick always has some random dumb shit to say about my intros.
David Cronenberg was
What does it have
awesome
on
in
Rotten
this
He's
movie.
Tomatoes?
bad, dude.
87.
David Cronenberg is so badass in this.
yeah, man.
Nick's,
He makes
I
the
loved
movie.
The ending. I thought the ending was awesome.
yeah, it is good.
Well, like the mob.
She's
I
on-
just
I
like,
think
under
it's
the
funny.
under
and
the
I liked
ice.
I liked
Yeah.
her ice skating on the
Yeah.
ice.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. That shot's very cool.
Yeah.
So Nick, you picked this. So what's up? What do you think?
I love this movie.
Mhm.
It is actually probably one of my favorite movies of all time. And it's not so much for, I like the subtext to it, but I just love the vibe of this movie. And I love the style of it.
You like
Yeah.
its mockumentary like Borat?
No. I don't know what it is.
It's very sensational.
Yeah. And I love Nicole Kidman's part in it. I
Mhm.
thought this is my favorite role I've ever seen of her. Besides the Stepford Wives, just kidding.
No, she's amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She's
I'm not
really
gonna.
great in it. I can't
I-
say what's my favorite. I mean, Eyes Wide Shut maybe. I think she's awesome in that. I don't know. Whatever.
But I don't know. I love the score to this movie.
Yeah, fucking Danny Elfman
I just-
shredding some thrash.
Yeah.
thrash
Of course, you love the score.
metal. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
No, I do
Yeah,
too.
Just,
but
I like it.
This movie just has like a hybrid, like very dark, but
High
just-
energy.
Yeah, it's like just I don't.
Yeah,
it's
right
so
off
unique.
right off the bat, it just is very strange because
Yeah.
it's going from the weird.
I think there's a lot of commentary on media without really showing the media.
well, it's interesting because it's adding. It is like what we're watching is
Yeah.
a documentary,
Yeah.
so it's a form of media that's
Yeah.
trying to give
Yeah.
us a perspective or a point of view of a person all these people talk about who hate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I had no idea this was a Gus Van Sant movie back when I saw it the first time.
Yeah.
so like it's subjective about something that's subjective,
Yeah.
which is like the media. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So I think that's interesting.
And the way it's set up, the structure of
Yeah.
the movie is like fast paced and sensational. Like it would be in like a true crimes like television show.
It feels very much like that story about that news anchor Christine who kills
Yeah,
himself,
yep.
or like I know it's based off of a real one too.
Yeah,
that I'm not
some
familiar with.
real case. Yeah.
Or like the Tanya Harding, is that her name? The ice skater. Like,
Yeah.
It's that like gossipy television,
Yeah.
type stuff. And I think that's super.
Even those fucking podcasts that that I listen to all the time. These true crime podcasts that I can't stop listening to. I don't know why. I don't watch that TV show that much, or like those types of shows. But for some reason, the sensational like documents of these like dark stories.
It's almost like that type of thing that's too it's too good to be true. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like hard to
yeah,
believe that
yeah.
it's true,
Yeah.
but it is true.
Yeah.
Because her plan is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And obviously it doesn't work. But it's
To
interesting.
some point, it does.
Well, she gets the objective done. She just
Yeah.
doesn't get away with it,
I kind of fully don't buy her wanting to kill her husband throughout the movie. I don't think that works for me totally.
No, I don't. I
I
don't
don't
think she does.
feel her
until
ambition
No.
is like as strong as like it.
Oh.
I don't
I-
know.
I see what you mean.
I think she doesn't want to kill him until he
Until
sticks
he-
up for himself.
and
that's
yeah.
the moment that that's literally the moment where she plans it.
There's that shot of there's like that closing in.
Yeah,
shot
and
of
it just
her.
stays on her. Yeah.
He's not even doing anything really that much to like hold her
But-
back. She
dude,
feels
she-
like
But
this,
she's
though.
never been told what she's never not gotten her way in her entire life.
She's a fucking sociopath.
Yeah,
She
narcissistic. like,
sees people as fucking ladder rungs. To
He
get,
makes a
Yeah.
mention about wanting to have a family with her, but I don't feel like he ever is like, I don't want you to do this kind
Oh
of thing.
no, yeah, he's not like not supportive.
no, he's a real person.
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
just
She doesn't care.
she's a psychopath.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? No, I know what you mean. That's kind of like on the same point of it's too hard. It's too good to be true. You know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it is.
So Nick, the music. What do you got to say about that? You're definitely a guy.
Very
who,
cool.
I love Danny Elfman. As a matter of
yeah.
fact, I just bought the score on CD last night after I watched the movie.
Mhm. It's weird. I remember you showing this to me at one of your old apartments. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And you're like, it's to die for. And I was like, really?
Yeah, it just
It's a mix of like thrash and typical like Danny Elfman shit.
and I think that I don't know what that would symbolize to this movie. Maybe like her inner,
her
like,
switch.
yeah,
you know,
yeah, like-
there's this different, this
because it's like happy.
outside, her outside skin just showing, hey, I'm a
Yeah.
hard worker, and then inside is like, I will do anything to get what I want.
Yeah. Yep. That scene with George Siegel or whatever, that horny bastard.
Yeah.
And
Do they
Just
have
Shoot
do they
Me.
have sex?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I assume they did.
Yeah.
Because then, yeah.
He was basically saying like you have to blow me to
Yeah.
get ahead,
There's,
like that kind of thing.
It's funny that she doesn't get that joke.
Yeah, she doesn't understand.
Oh
Yeah.
she's dumb.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, she's dumb, and she's mean and doesn't know it.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
she's definitely dumb. She doesn't.
It's funny
The
because
plan's fucking stupid.
they know. Yeah, it's very stupid, and it's interesting because before she kind of has her murder plot, they talk about her dark side, as in how she, based on her sex life. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And that's how kind of twisted. So they always know that there's a darker side to her, but there's not really. That she only is a dark side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which
the
is
other
interesting.
side is fake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the other side is
yeah.
fake. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely something weird. Like, well, first of all, there's something not right with her having sex with a
High school.
high school
student?
student. You know what I mean?
He's obviously like 16 or 17.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not
Yeah.
even of age.
I think the kids acting in it are great.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're-
Joaquin Phoenix.
They're
Casey
great
Affleck.
actors now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny
So-
that because when I watched this the day before is when we saw Manchester by the Sea with Casey Affleck,
yeah.
and then he showed up in this.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Yeah, yeah. I think they're great.
This is his first movie.
Is
Yeah.
it his
Before
first?
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to that Mark Maron. Did you?
Yeah,
Listen?
yeah,
Oh,
I
I
did.
listened to that.
I like that he added the info at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
About how that's why that makes sense.
This was before he interviewed him before it came out.
no,
No, but he
legally,
just had nothing he could
you
say
legally
about
cannot. Nobody is legally allowed to talk about it. So that's why
yeah, that-
people
what are
aren't
you guys
asking
talking
about
about?
it.
Like if Marin
Well,
asked him the question,
Casey-
it'd just be like,
Casey
I can't answer
Affleck. He's getting
There's some,
stories
about
coming
his,
out
yeah.
of
Sexual harassment.
so that's
yeah.
why he's doing all this media and no one knows about it because they literally can't
Yeah.
know about it.
Yeah,
So unfortunately,
yeah, it's fucked.
but
And I'm not picking anybody's side, but it sucks. It sucks that he's a fucking creepy piece of shit. I like Casey Affleck. I like all his movies.
It's sad, yeah. I don't know what to think. I don't know the whole story.
You'll have to tell me off air.
Yeah,
We'll talk about it later.
yeah. It's just some weird stuff that he did on the what's that
The
movie?
I'm Still
Joaquin
Here.
I'm Still
Phoenix
Here.
documentary.
Because he
with
directed
both
that.
of them, yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
But very weird.
But Nail Bomb,
Yeah.
that Nail Bomb song.
Yeah.
The guy from Sepultura.
Sadie came out last night. I was like, turn that shit down because it was so loud on my surround sound.
It was loud
Yeah.
at my house too.
I don't know. Just so Max Cavalera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just made me laugh. Then Nick stole it that riff for one of his bands.
Yeah. Yep. Consider it stolen. But I don't know. I just felt like the flow of this movie, it worked for me. I didn't get bored during it.
It's definitely all
I can
over
always watch
It's
it.
definitely all over the place, but it works.
Yeah. It's
It's
very watchable.
really only about like there's not a lot of scenes. It's really only like a portrait of a sociopath.
Yeah.
You know what I
yeah,
mean? And
yeah.
it just kind of describes her insanity in a very like stylistically interesting way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's interesting. Like, did you guys know that they were in prison when we're watching the interviews with like
Yeah.
Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix?
I could
With-
kind of
With
gather.
the, yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
wearing
yeah.
like
You
shorter
can't-
hair.
He's
short
wearing a
shit,
jumpsuit.
yeah.
Yeah.
and she.
Well, they trick you with hers because
Yeah.
hers is part of the documentary
She's
that was
filming it
filmed.
herself too.
Yeah, she was filming herself and making herself look perfect.
Trying to look famous,
Yeah,
or try
yeah.
to become famous, and
Oh man, I love how when after it happens, she's like proud.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the media attention she's getting
Well,
is
there-
like another
there's
ladder.
that shot
yeah.
of her like walking with these people pushing in and be like, "Hey, what's going on? What's happened? What's wrong with you?" And then like it cuts to her like vision, and it's like applause to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
Like after she finds out that her husband has been murdered, which she obviously already knew by other people, they're like, "You don't have to talk to them," and she just runs out to talk to him.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and it's fucked that like, you know, these characters are definitely like stereotypes, you know, but they're real. They're real fucking people. There's people that do this shit.
Yeah, and
I know. I've heard stories of like people
They're-
that I know with of like
and they're influenced by the media,
Yeah.
which this movie is. Its biggest target is the media.
yeah.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
this is an angry movie. This
Yeah.
is definitely fucking. I think that's the thing too.
Why is
like,
he so mad? Why is Gus mad?
I think he's just sick of it. He's sick of the shit.
Sick of this shit.
Yeah. And another thing, you know, that these kids, those kids, like they feel real, like, you know, real, like down and out families that
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
class
High school
clowns,
kids.
you know
High
what I
school
mean?
kids that seem badass get scared around authority.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I think that's like Joaquin Phoenix.
and
that's
all
interesting.
these kids are definitely
easily influenced.
easily influenced. Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix didn't want to like kill that person.
He thought he loved this lady.
yeah,
She totally took advantage.
Yeah.
That's sad.
yeah.
Because it's like that Blue Caprice,
Yeah, yep.
you know, in the DC Sniper
Yeah.
case.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really sad. This kid didn't have anything, you know, and she abused that. And those fucking types of people see that. These like sociopaths see the weaknesses, you know, and they
Exploit 'em.
Go for the kill.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
like, well, I'm not gonna kill this person, but I'm gonna have this other person do that. It's real life.
Well, yeah, she makes him think like that Matt Dillon is like beating her. Or,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
stuff that's clearly not true, but
Yeah.
just
She literally gives him a
Manipulating him.
deadline to get a gun
yeah.
to kill him.
Yeah,
And when he says, "I don't know,"
and she's like,
she's like,
stops-
"Oh, I'm gonna."
She stops blowing him.
Yeah. She gives an ultimatum basically
Yeah.
where, you know, I'm going to go do it to somebody else.
Yeah.
she was saying like Casey Affleck's character would do it because he's
Yeah.
like he's not a
He's
wimp.
cooler. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not a wimp.
This movie's so stylish and fast paced. It's definitely a fun watch.
Yeah, very interesting, cool movie.
What's the name of the actress's that plays his sister?
Ah,
'Cause she's really good.
She's on a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
I know
Like
her from so
90s,
many
like-
things.
she's like a
Stir
90s
of
comedian.
Echoes. I remember
Yeah.
her from that.
She has an Italian name.
Speaking of her, did you guys? So that worked for you? The scenes where you know they're interviewing the different people. That did work for you.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
movie.
Shows
yeah.
you the character.
I like that too.
It's
Yeah.
definitely
It's a mockumentary.
yeah. It definitely works. I think if it wasn't as confident, it might not work or something. You know what I mean? Like I think it
Could
really
be annoying.
Yeah, yeah.
See, when you say mockumentary, I think that's kind of what I was trying to say earlier when I was talking about the style of Elephant's filmmaking. I like this. I don't know what it is. I can't really put it into words, but I like this type of style.
Well, yeah, you like satire. It's an extreme point of view to make one side look stupid, and that's what it does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Elephant is objective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Elephant literally doesn't tell you what to think. This does.
Oh yeah, this
Without
is
a doubt.
definitely,
This
yeah.
is like media is bad.
People are ridiculous to become
Yeah.
famous. Yeah.
But
No, I agree. These like there's a relationship between the two movies, but their perspective is entirely different.
Sorry, my daddy called me.
But yeah, I don't know. I think you guys are all on board, but I would give this
You said one of your favorite movies ever.
4.5. I would definitely.
Oh
I'd
my-
bump it up to a 4.5.
You said one of your favorite movies ever.
Yeah, it is. I'd give it a 4.5.
Why?
It was a 4.
One of your favorite movies ever.
Yeah, there's some 4.5s in
So
my scale.
have you only rated like 2 movies ever?
There's a
Top
couple that are
5?
5,
Just a couple.
and the others are 4.5.
So
Think
nothing's
too much about
so nothing's
ratings.
perfect.
I think.
yeah.
like 5 is perfect.
Yeah,
The best movie of all time.
5. No. 5 are. I don't know what to say bad about
Well, I can.
it. Okay, that's okay.
Sure you can, right?
I'm just kidding.
What would you guys rate it?
Do you want to talk more about it, Ben?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I thought we were gonna. I think we're kind of prematurely wrapping up, but
I think Ben has some shit to say.
all right. I just wanted to talk about how like the whole ending part.
Yeah, that's important.
Because I don't know if you guys remember early on, but there's like a quick shot of that house and the ice pond.
yeah, yep.
Isn't there like a scream or something?
Ooh, I
I
don't know.
feel like there's a part, and I thought that was random, and I didn't really understand
I
it.
remember the shot of the house.
And I liked the part where they're on the talk show, and they just talk about how like, oh, he's probably part of a mob.
Oh,
thing.
yeah, it's
and he
funny.
flat out
They
is.
mentioned that a couple times.
It's,
Yeah,
I
it's-
just think it's funny how
Yeah.
at the
He's
end
being
it is
racist.
like
yeah,
that.
and it's true.
they're-
Racist people are they got something right. Is that what you're saying?
It's
Jordan?
hilarious.
And it's a cool cameo by David Cronenberg, who
Yeah.
we've talked about before. He
Yes.
was like the assassin,
Yeah, he's
like
very
the
cool.
mob hitman.
yeah.
And she thinks it's like some like producer or some
What's up with him playing like hitman? Like me?
Killers.
It
Yeah, he's not a
works.
nice
He's like a
guy.
cold, calculated man.
Yeah, he's fucking
Yeah, he's awesome.
creepy. Okay, was he badass in this?
I liked him. I don't think he was badass, but I thought he was awesome.
I just thought it'd be
just
like
for
a-
that real
I think
small part.
I just thought it'd be a stupid thing you would say.
Oh.
I was baiting you.
Oh,
Trap dog.
I definitely no for sure. And
I think
this
it's
is a revenge movie. You know this.
Yeah.
I think it's just funny.
Like
I don't know if it.
is revenge funny to you, Jordan? No, I'm just kidding. But no, I think the end's beautiful of
Her
his sister dancing
Skating on
over
her,
her
yeah.
grave. You know, basically dancing on her grave. It's very strong.
I think they just really want to satisfy the audience by killing a person we all hate
Yeah,
because the movie wants us to hate her.
yeah. I think so too. She's not a good person.
Yeah,
No.
You know, there's
and I hate her too. But
there's-
it also,
there's
for a
moment-
while, wants us to fall in love with her, and then
there's moments where
peels-
there's moments you're like, oh, she's just a fucking like go getter, like
Yeah.
hard ass, and you're like, you know, she might not be the nicest, but she's doing it. Like, good for her.
yeah,
But then it peels away, like you're
it
saying.
starts to peel away. Eating those comments to her family about being pregnant and doing her job, and
Yeah.
you know, and
she
like,
played that song at the funeral all by myself.
oh man, that
Yeah.
part made me laugh so hard when
Yeah.
she just goes up and the priest just like stares at her.
Yeah.
They're all just
That's-
like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
That is so funny
So-
because she knows they're filming.
Yeah. And she
Yeah.
wants to be dramatic.
Yeah.
For the
Very
cameras.
dramatic.
So there's that awesome thing to this when they're discussing. They're having like a family party, and the sister gets a job ice skating.
Like a cool job.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And Nicole Kidman's her fucking just face is just like she's
Sure.
great in this.
She's very
She's
good.
awesome in this.
I think she's a great actress.
Yeah. And but you can just see it. She's just like so fucking mad that this other
Someone's
lady,
It's,
overshadowing
cra-
her.
it's crazy how much older she looks than Joaquin. She's not that much older.
Yeah,
than him.
yeah.
You know what
Well,
I mean?
Joaquin's probably playing a teenager.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he's
of
in
course.
his 20s.
Of course.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
It just the first like reveal of him as like when he comes to the door. It's not the first reveal maybe, but he comes to the door, and it just made me laugh so hard because like he just looks like a shrunken version of himself.
yeah, he
now,
does.
You know?
Yeah.
And
I wonder who were in the running to play Nicole Kidman's part.
not Meg Ryan.
Really?
Yeah.
I I could see that.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Yep. She was a big star at the time.
Yeah, I'm glad Nicole Kidman got it.
Oh, for sure.
This was like around Batman Forever too, I think.
Yep.
1995.
Nicole Kidman has always been great at being very cold.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
Yeah.
So this did not win the Palme d'Or.
no.
Do you know what did or I mean, it doesn't matter.
What year
but
was this?
95.
95. I don't know.
Let's see here.
Maybe a hot.
Definitely like the 90s style. that
Oh,
I
it feels
th-
very 90s, but not like corny 90s.
No.
You know?
No.
Danny Elfman goofiness
Mm-hmm.
with this fucking thrash.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's cool. I don't know what else came out that year. Jordan's looking it up. Look it up, Jordan. Look it up.
95. Didn't 7 come out in 95?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, that movie feels newer. That's weird. This one feels dated. I guess that doesn't have like a time feel. You know what I mean? Like that has like a timeless feel.
Mm-hmm.
This feels like a certain period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lahane won Best Director.
I was gonna say,
but Underground won the Palme d'Or, which is
Okay.
Amira Kusturica. I don't know.
Won't
that
ever
movie.
see it.
Not familiar with it. Yeah, I know you.
Why is
Well,
that?
you're about to watch some big can movies next month.
Am I?
but Lahane is fucking sick.
Yes.
Lahane is a better movie.
Then this?
Yeah,
I think so too.
Is it?
Yeah, it's probably my favorite movie.
I
I'll give
won't-
it a 4.5.
I won't ever see
A
it.
hard 4.5.
She didn't win Best Actress at the festival either.
Who did? Some fucking foreign.
Helen Mirren.
Dame Helen.
Saying
Mirren.
who?
Who?
Casino came out in 95. Heat. Bunch of great movies.
Okay. So
Okay.
what do you give
what
it?
do I give it? I don't know. That's hard. I really liked it. I'll give it a 3.5. I think 3.5 is a solid rating for this. It's maybe closer to a 4, but 3.5 works. Yeah. What about you, Jordan?
I'd give it a 4.
What?
Fuck you, Nick. easy as that.
You don't
give it a
know
4?
shit. I'm very easy with my ratings. I don't care.
What did you give it?
I didn't give it anything
Oh.
yet.
I gave it a 4, you shithead.
You gave it a 4.
And I gave it a 3.5.
And it's not as good as a 4. Maybe I'll drop it.
I'm glad that you gave it a 4.
What, like,
Stop pretending.
I bought this movie on one of our Circuit City runs back in the
I
day,
remember
so
that.
you should like it more.
I'm not saying I don't
He's
like
the
it,
person
Nick.
who said I was pissed that he didn't love Manchester, but he's the one who gets pissed about how other
Yeah,
people
why-
feel.
Why
About
do
ratings that don't
Yeah.
What's
match.
your
Nothing.
rating? 3.5?
I gave it a 3.5.
Uh-huh.
I liked it.
that's still a good
Yeah,
rating.
to me, 3.5 is like it's real. It's
So we
solid.
we
It's
like
really
both
good.
of these movies.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
liked
think,
both
I think
of
these
them.
are good movies. I think these are also great movies together too, Nick. I think that was a good job. They're opposites.
Yeah,
you know?
nice job.
Good
Yeah.
job.
I think To Die For is more watchable because of the content.
for sure.
But I liked Elephant more.
yeah,
But
me too.
Elephant's
Elephant
a harder watch.
Is important.
It's
Yeah,
hard for me
you know.
to say anything bad about Elephant.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah. You admire it more than you like it, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Um,
you know, that's
It's never going to be a movie that I go, "Hey, let's put this on."
Hey,
you know?
babe.
Yeah, hey, hon, let's put
Yeah.
this on.
Throw
but
this
you'll
on.
never forget it.
No.
Yeah. So
Was that the first time you saw it?
Mhm.
Is this the first time you saw both?
Yep.
I've seen both. of
So
these.
what do we think about Gus Van Sant? He sucks?
No, I
No.
love Gus.
I like
Sucks?
him.
Great director.
Yeah.
Yeah, but have
what
you
I've seen.
Sea of Trees?
Yeah, and I liked it.
Let's talk about that real quick. You saw it.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I think
Because
it's
it got fucking panned.
I don't understand it.
People were throwing poop at the screen at Cannes Film
Did
Festival.
they reshoot anything after that?
No, they
No.
think they thought it was one of the worst movies in the history of the festival. I agree with Nick that it's
Come on.
What?
How the hell did they say that?
Yeah,
Um,
dude. People fucking hated
get
it.
that.
they
Booed
still
it.
do. It's if you
Booed
look
it.
at the worst of the year's list, it's on all of them.
Why?
I agree. I think that it's not a good movie.
Okay.
I do not think it's the worst movie of the year. I think it's that thing that people hate where a movie that tries to be amazing and falls flat and it seems pretentious and
Yeah.
overblown and emotionally manipulative and talks about serious stuff ineffectively, and that makes it kind of really dull and boring for them. And I can understand why people hate it, but I did not.
Isn't that why they always boo Nicholas Winding Refn's movies too at these kind of things?
I mean,
Is it because they're too precious and pretentious feeling, and some people don't think they work? Or
I think he's more like a little bit, you know.
he likes to be a bad boy though. Sometimes.
See, the difference is
Naughty, naughty.
he's style over substance, and they
Yeah.
do this, and this is a movie that's supposed to have substance,
Yeah.
and
And
it's
they
just
just
not
don't.
there. And it's
Okay.
just not there.
I was moved by Sea of Trees.
But you,
I'm
but
glad.
before this, you said you cried at Click. So
That's true.
But no, in all,
I think
shut down. That's true.
I think I gave it a 2.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
See that's okay to me. Like I don't.
How?
You're
That
not
rating
you're
is
not
like-
shitting on it though. I don't think a 2.5
I'm not saying it's
is
like a
I
half
don't
star
fail.
out of 5.
I don't shit on movies that much.
No, but I'm saying like a
Like
2.5 is not an epic fucking fail like
true.
these people
It's
were.
like a solid attempt.
No,
Yeah.
no, no. I
Rating.
think people are
Nick.
being too
Says for the
mean.
rating.
Yeah.
I gave it a 3.5. I mean, I didn't think it was fucking amazing, but I liked it.
The thing with you and your ratings is it's just like there's not a lot of shades in between. You know what I mean?
It was
It's either-
definitely a weaker Matthew McConaughey performance.
You don't think he was good in it?
I thought he
What
was
about Ken
okay.
Watanabe?
I
was
think
good.
I think the people who make fun of it do a pretty damn good job making fun of it.
I have not seen it.
I didn't
I've
read
not
too much,
seen
but I
any.
just
Yeah.
read the.
But-
They make fun of it.
I
That's
heard
funny.
about the fallout
Yeah.
of what everyone thought about it, but
it was
I
very
haven't watched it.
because it was
I
like
thought
my,
Naomi Watts was good in it too.
Fucking good idea.
Dude, when I heard about it,
it's
for the
better
first
than The
time-
Forest.
Yeah. When I heard about it for the first time, I was like, man, that's gonna be good.
Yeah,
Oh, me too. It was my most anticipated
Yeah.
of that year until I saw the reception.
So
It's
it's a
so
big
weird to
old
me.
stinker.
It's really weird to me.
So we did Gus and Barfly,
Barfly.
Yep.
which isn't a
Made
Gus
a lot
Van
of
Sant,
sense.
so we don't want to confuse everybody. I think Nick just sort of had
Next
a.
time we won't be so
out-
confusing.
Out of all the Gus Van Sant movies I've seen, I think Psycho is what it is.
I love Psycho.
I don't really count that, but
Restless
I
is
like
not
most
good.
of his
Yeah.
movies that
yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen.
I think he has some stinkers.
Residence. Did he make?
Restless.
Oh, Restless.
And there's
He has some
Cowgirls
stinkers.
Got the Blues or something like
I've
that.
never
People
I've
hate
never seen that one.
People hate it. I didn't see it either.
I love Psycho, by the way.
But
do you really?
Yeah.
More
I
than
like
the
Milk.
original?
Milk is
No.
great.
Milk is great.
He did Finding Forrester.
I like that movie.
I've never
Never
seen
seen
My
it.
favorite
Good Will
Gus Van
Hunting's
Sant
good,
movie is
obviously.
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
You know what? I've never seen
I
it.
love Good Will
It's
Hunting.
random.
I
I'm
know.
sure you've told
I
many
own
people
it.
you
I've never
have.
seen
Promised
too.
Land is kind of mediocre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was okay.
I like Paranoid Park. I like
Never saw it.
Elephant. I like Jerry. Well, Jerry's kind of mediocre, I think.
I like Last
Good Will
Days.
Hunting,
I don't know if I
To
like
Die
Last Days.
For, My Own Private Idaho, and Drugstore Cowboy are obviously
My Own
great.
Private's probably my favorite.
I haven't seen Malinoche. You saw that one though.
Yes.
You like that, right?
Yes.
He's a good filmmaker. I get
It's-
excited about him.
Yeah, me too.
It seems like lately he's always rumored for he never ends up taking them, but he was rumored for 50 Shades of Grey and Twilight movies.
Oh
I
God!
feel
I
like
hope he doesn't
not
do any
not
of those.
I mean when they were being announced.
I think
he
I
was
don't think he'll
interested
take,
in making.
I don't think
movies
he'll
like
take
that.
movies that where he doesn't get to decide what he does.
Yeah.
But I agree that they want him to do it because it's probably not super expensive.
Yeah.
And he's like a name. He's
It
a
just
veteran.
feels
you know?
like he must be semi interested though when I hear about it.
I think he would be interested in material like that.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
So let's talk about next. Okay, so coming up we have a Rogue One episode.
Well, that already
Oh.
will be announced.
Yeah, that's
that's
that's already out.
Oh yeah, because
So
I mean we're
tell us what you thought about that.
So I went. So I went
Yeah.
to. We'll cut that. That's stupid. I sound like a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking.
Fucking
I'm a
idiot.
fucking idiot. All right. So what do we have coming up? Well, we are doing a best of episode.
Yes, that might come out sometime early January.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep. And then it's Jordan's month. Hopefully he keeps with one theme.
I will.
Okay, cool. So what are you doing, Jordan?
I think I've decided that I'm going to do Krzysztof Kieslowski.
Who the fuck is that?
And there are a lot of great options that he has. He has the Decalogue,
Which is 10 movies.
Dude.
which is 10 movies.
Nick, what?
He
what?
also
What-
has the
If
three
you pick
colors.
it, I'm not doing it.
What do you mean, dude? Like, dude, that's sick. Like, dude, where's my car?
No. If you pick that, I'm not watching it.
He's not picking 10 movies. The fucking structure of our fucking podcast is 4 movies.
Okay, good. No, anyway, go ahead.
So
The
let him
Decalogue
speak.
is 10 1-hour things also. Okay?
Yeah.
What I'm picking is the Three Colors trilogy. So we're watching all 3 of the movies,
Mhm.
which would be blue, white, and red, which we'll watch in that order.
Mm-hmm.
And on the second episode, we'll do Double Life of Veronique with red.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. So,
Okay.
yeah,
These are-
I don't know what these are. So
Don't worry, you'll
it's easy. They're all on Hulu.
make you a little bit excited.
They're on Hulu.
Mhm.
Fuck Hulu. I don't have it.
They're all Criterion.
Criterion's they're not on Hulu anymore.
They're on Filmstruck.
What?
Yeah. Filmstruck.
All of it?
They moved.
I
to
just
a new
canceled Hulu.
Do you
because of that.
agree? What I said?
Fuck Hulu.
Yeah.
I just canceled it because of that.
Good. It sucks.
Oh God. Damn.
So I'm confused. Are you being serious or are
Yeah.
you trolling Nick?
No.
I'm picking these
Okay.
movies.
They're not.
I just can't
they're
tell
normal
what you're
fucking
talking-
movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so these
Like-
are normal movies?
Yes.
Thank God.
As opposed
So
to.
is Decalogue.
Yeah, but no. That's like
What?
too much.
It's not. It's literally probably, if you watched, it's almost the same amount of time.
Is it? I'm glad you're doing this. I don't even know what they are, but
Dude, you.
You don't have a right to complain about my picks.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
didn't complain
I didn't
about your
complain.
pick.
I
Yeah.
didn't complain. I said I'm glad.
You
are-
you almost went,
Yeah, you-
cried like a little baby and ran away.
Well, let's let the audience choose. Was Nick being a fucking little bitch?
Yeah.
Or we're gonna have a poll.
Yeah, let's do the poll.
All right, keep going, Jordan.
To be interested, to give you some information, the Three Colors trilogy are movies that are all about different people that thematically tie together. So it's a trilogy in theme, even though characters do appear eventually.
Yep.
It's super interesting. It was a big deal back then because they each went to one of the major foreign film festivals, and they each won until Red premiered at the Cannes Film Festival, where it was a serious favorite, and surprisingly lost to Pulp Fiction.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a big deal.
Some of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I love these movies.
They're no joke.
Very-
So who is it again?
Christoph Kozlovsky.
Okay.
He's dead. He didn't live a long time. But Decalogue is Stanley Kubrick.
Do it.
Stanley Kubrick called it the only masterpiece he's ever seen in his lifetime. And they're 10 basically short films about each testament, and they're very amazing. And they all take place at the same apartment complex.
Did you watch all of it?
Yes.
I've only watched 2.
You watched short film about love and killing,
Yeah.
probably? Yeah.
Yep.
Which is sick.
So yeah, that's exciting.
So what are the first two that we have to watch?
Blue and white.
Blue and white.
and
All right.
then Red and Double Life of Veronique.
Okay.
Okay, I'm down.
All right.
Never seen him.
Yeah, don't. I'm excited. This is an excuse for me to watch them again.
I
And
just couldn't tell if you were just saying this to mess with Nick, because Nick got defensive immediately.
And what's Ben
when
gonna
you
do,
said it.
Joe Dante?
Fucking facepalm. A, it's not my month, and B, you'll see what I
After
pick.
that.
Why would I tell my pick right now? God, you're dumb.
So we're gonna close up on.
You can email suggestions or
Yes.
feedback to
Email
another
about
look.
how big a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I don't give
So
a fuck.
please if you're listening on iTunes, rate or review. Give us a comment on the page.
Our email is anotherlookpod@gmail.com.
So thanks for listening.